Hey y'all, so I'm going to show you how I accomplished this fill-in look during these quarantine times. This is what my nails look like. I had them in for about a month, and yes, it's time. So the things you're going to need are polygel, your top and maybe your base coat, nail file and buffer. You're going to need your spatula and brush. This comes with the polygel kit. And you're also going to need some rubbing alcohol as a slip solution. You also need a UV light. First, I'm going to start by filing off the lifted edges of the nail. And you're also going to have to push back your cuticles and scrape off the dead cuticle skin. When you finish filing all the nails, you're going to take alcohol and wipe the dust off of your nails and then start the polygel application. First, I'm going to show you how to use a spatula to apply the polygel. First, you're going to have to dip your spatula in alcohol and then put the polygel on the spatula and then put it on your nail. You can use the base coat if you want to. You don't have to. I chose not to, but definitely when you're doing a full set, you need to use the base coat. You want to make sure that you keep your cuticle area nice and neat and clean, since we're only using a hand file and not a drill. So when you finish laying your polygel how you want it and applying it, you're going to cure your finger under the light for 60 seconds. Now this part I have zoomed in. I'm applying it from the tube this time. Again, you can use base coat. I chose not to. If you want to, you can, but for a full set you need to. Now what I like to do is I like to spread out the polygel first from sidewall to sidewall and then working down to the cuticle, making sure that it's all neat. If you notice that you have a little bit more polygel than you would like, just go ahead and take the spatula, chop that off, wipe it on a paper towel, and move right along. Once I finish applying the polygel how I want it, I'm going to flash cure every finger for about 10 seconds so that I can work on my other fingers and the polygel won't move. As stated, you do need to use alcohol as a slip solution. Anything over 50% alcohol, I guess, will work. I got my alcohol from Dollar Tree specifically for my nails. But every time you see me go back and forth with the brush, it's because I'm dipping my brush in alcohol to move the polygel. Now when I'm finished with this finger, I'm just going to go ahead and cure all my fingers for 60 seconds with my hand laying down. And then I'm going to turn my hand over and put my fingers on my palm and cure them again for 60 seconds to make sure I get all spots of the polygel cured. Now I do have a bigger UV light that I can put all 5 of my fingers underneath at the same time, but I didn't have that on me at the moment. As you can see, I looked at my finger and I saw that I did not get all the side of my ring finger. So I just put some additional polygel on there, blended it in, and then cured it under the UV light again for 60 seconds. So if you mess up, don't be afraid to just go in and put some more and then cure it again. When you finish curing all your nails, you're going to take alcohol and wipe the tacky layer of polygel off of your nails, because if you don't, you're going to get icky polygel all over your nail file, and then it's going to be disgusting and hard to file your nails. Now is the filing process. You're going to file your cuticle and reshape your nails and file the surface to make sure it's all neat and smooth. Now the reason you wanted to keep your cuticle area neat and clean is because I'm only using a hand file, since that is what comes with the kit, and I'm not going to use a drill for this one. I do have one, but everybody does not. So you want to make sure your cuticle area is clean so you can neatly file that with a hand file. And then you're just going to file the surface to blend in the extra polygel, and then you're going to reshape the shape of your nail to your liking. And when you finish, don't be afraid to just dust off some of that with alcohol and make sure everything looks neat and how you like it. I just want to apologize for all these weird messed up angles. I had to adjust to the filming, and then when I file my nails anyway, I file them in these weird positions, so I apologize for that. When you finish filing your nails, you want to go ahead and wipe the dust off with alcohol. And if you see any imperfections that you want to fix, just go ahead and fix it and wipe the dust back off with alcohol. When you finish filing, you're gonna buff next. You don't have to buff your nails. I recommend that you do buff your nails because it's just going to be like a smoother finish, especially if we want to put on like a top coat or nail polish color. It's just going to be really smooth. But if you don't want to buff, what I do when I don't feel like buffing is using the lighter, smoother grit side of my nail file, and I brush it in a vertical motion rather than horizontally. I do recommend buffing though if you want a better finish, but when you finish buffing, you're going to go ahead and wipe the dust off with alcohol. And this is what my nails look like after filing and buffing, perfection, Now it's the top coat, and let me tell you, a little goes a long way. You should not have to dip your brush back in the bottle additionally more than one time, baby, because a little goes a long way. You will use more than you realize if you keep dipping your brush back in the bottle. When you finish applying your top coat, you're just going to clean off any extra top coat that got on your skin, and then you're going to cure it under the light for 60 seconds. Again, I cure it both ways so I can get all parts, since I didn't have my bigger light with me. When you finish curing, you're going to go ahead and put the oil on and massage that into your cuticles, and that's really it. That's it. Please leave a like, that helps a lot. Please subscribe and turn on the bell, and leave a comment. I want to know your thoughts and suggestions. But thanks for watching.